in my head. Recorded, ugh, drives me nuts. Um, so I just kind of have to wait a minute. I'm live now. Wait a minute. Oh, according to hey, hey, look, we're alive! Hooray! All right, this makes me happy. Oh, we're gonna go all over the place with this now. Yay! Yay! This makes me really happy. Oh, there's all kinds of information coming in. Yay! That's not what I want to do, but whatever. That's okay. Let's do that. Oh, this is a lot more fun. This is a lot more fun. There's more people here. Yay! Hooray! Hi, everybody. Oh, this makes me happy. More folks. Anyway, Michelle wanted to hear about unicorn meat. So the title for that record, it really comes from um, we did a show in Lexington, Kentucky. There's actually a picture on my album. Um, with me holding there was a unicorn mask just kind of randomly hanging out there at the show. And so we kind of played with it all night. And our old fiddle player, our dear friend Melody, who took she took some fantastic pictures for us the whole time we were out there in the streets with her. She took great pictures. There's actually a picture that's going to be on the back of the CD, my album when it drops, of me just kind of leaning, just kind of hanging out um, with this with on this cool just thing. It's create every day and making excuses doesn't count. So shout out to Melody. She had taken this fantastic picture of me just holding this unicorn mask, like pretending to bite it, and yeah, that was in Venice Beach. That's right, Sleeves. It was in Venice Beach. And so I was like, all right, if I ever, I'm good. You know, we were just talking about how good unicorn meat is, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna call a song that. And so that's why the song's called Unicorn Meat. Wrench somehow, I don't know where he found that sample. I forget where he did, but he produced that beat, and so the song Unicorn Meat was born. And we, you know, just kind of went from there. Um, and I have the verse around here somewhere. You gotta give me a second here. It's in one of these books. It's in one of my rhyme books. There's 50 of them just kind of floating around here, and I can't remember which one it's in. So bear with me. Starts off. They say chance favors the prepared mind. I'm a rare find. Not many can compare to mine. What kind of favors are you doing for your airtime? I'm gonna keep these dudes more muted than the pantomime. So what kind of favors are you doing for your airtime? A lot of the cats out here getting lots and lots and lots of airtime, but I don't know, I don't know if they really deserve it. So it feels like maybe they got pictures of somebody or something. I don't know. And so according to this, we're also up on YouTube too. So I gotta just see what's happening there and make sure I'm not missing anybody over there as well. Because if there are questions, I'm gonna have to answer them. Nobody cares. Green, stop it. Stop it. Hey, Dean's on here. Okay, cool. Rappers better stand in line if they want a piece of me. Track, but I'm thinking more strategically. It seems to me. Oh my God! See, this is why I be forgetting my own rhymes, and I can't even find them. So give me a minute. Give me just a second. I know it's here somewhere. Where is that one? This is ridiculous. Now I feel like an ass because there's 9 people watching me just not know what the fuck I'm talking about. This is not easy. It's not easy being this dude. Um, Used to be a time when you had to learn them C degrees. Cats in the rap game, it really what it seemed, what it really what it seemed to be. It seems to me, they don't know what hip hop means to me. I came here to stage a rage against your machine to me. I came here to stage a rage against your machinery. Hit with a better plan. Spirit medicine, Aboriginal clever man. So a few years back, there was this show on YouTube, not on YouTube, on Netflix called Clever Man, and I feel like I'm the only person that's ever seen it. It was about um, for some reason in Aboriginal. It was an Australian show, and there were a group of people that were, I don't know if they were Neanderthals or something, but they looked to be a sort of a step back on the evolutionary ladder. They were kind of hairier and stronger or whatever. But the one guy was the clever man. He was developing these powers from that were like an ancient Aboriginal thing. So I just kind of took that from there. Where is this verse? Like I said, if you guys, I want to show you guys real quick. If you've seen my EP, The Art of Words, this is all my rhyme books, right? That's all this ever was. Just a bunch of my rhyme books thrown on the floor, and took pictures of them. And so it's in one of these books somewhere. Let's keep it cool. We'll get to keep it cool in a minute. This is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. But this is what happens when you're completely unprepared. And shout out to all the rest of my people that fly by the seat of their pants and just sort of do things as they're doing them. What really grinds my gears is so many of my so-called peers seem to be pieces of the scenery. That's how that went. Where is that verse? I don't even know where that one is. I tell you what, Shell, we're gonna get back to that one because I feel like a real idiot right now. So unprepared. So unprepared. Undercover Tourist. What's up, man? Over on YouTube. My favorite bands and musicians growing up. I'm gonna tell you that while I look for this stuff. I was an NXS guy. Still am a huge NXS fan. I was a big, I was a Steely Dan fan, but didn't know it. My dad used to listen to them all the time on the radio. And then I really got into them in college. And I was a huge, obviously, hip hop stuff. I'm a huge Tribe Called Quest fan, huge De La Soul fan. I got onto the Roots in '93. My man Quincy put me on the Roots. He gave me one of their singles, the single for Distortion and Static. And right after that, I was like, well, okay, this is ridiculous. This guy is amazing. These two guys just blew my mind. And then from there, it was just a matter of just getting caught in a lot of different MCs and different types of MCing and that kind of thing. But it was a lot of hip hop stuff. And like I said, just a lot of random rock stuff. NXS and Steely Dan, and I was a huge Guns N' Roses fan. I loved a lot of that hair metal stuff. So Guns N' Roses and like Warrant, and I got into Metallica a little bit of Motley Crue here and there. But it was a lot of different stuff, and so a lot of that made it really easy for me to just kind of jump into this stuff. And so I was just, it was never too difficult to figure out where I fit in any of this because it was all pretty simple. I'm gonna sneak one in here for you real quick. For those of you that are have been Gangsta Grass fans for a while and know our song Peaches. Um, the song Peaches, a lot of times you don't hear the second verse at a show because I'll take that time to freestyle. Um, and there's a reason for that because I don't have the second verse memorized as well as I do the first one. Um, Again, terrible, terrible. There's a third verse to Peaches. It's about 8 bars. That if you have the albums, you've heard, you know it, you love it. I don't know it. I don't know it. Is it lazy? I don't know. I think it's more me just sort of taking the time to really wanting to be involved with the crowd and have you guys, recognize a bit of what I'm doing. Yeah, let's call it that, so it doesn't look like I'm that lazy. Um, Second verse of Peaches. Bartender, pass me a Sprite with a lime. What does that even say? Oh, there it is. To wet my whistle and hit you with the most insightful of rhyme. Called a hater, told I should write for the times. My reply, you must not be right in your mind. Architect, archetype, delightful designs. Let me go back real quick. I've been told several times, like, the way you write and the way that you do some of the stuff on some of the albums isn't uh, it isn't timely. It's not current. It's not and I've even heard not relevant. Noli D, what's going on over on YouTube? How are you? Um, but my reply to that is, you must not be right in your mind. I'm only going to write the way that I write and the way that I perform for all our people out there. Chris is asking a question. Do you think adding Trill and Metallica was a benefit? You know what? I don't know because I gave up on Metallica a while back. I don't know. I have to get back into their stuff. Archetype, delightful designs. So if you ain't smart enough to try and trifle with mine, flipping physics, so bright when I shine, I manage somehow to bring sight to the blind. Um, yeah, so it wouldn't make any sense that if you were blind and somehow something was really bright, you could see. But that's how I flip the physics of that. Corporate radio wants to stifle the kind of music that I make, so it's vital that I'm good like fruit when it's ripe on the vine, full of flavor when you take a bite right from the rind. When you get hungry and you get that orange cut into slices and start biting into that, man, it's good for you. It's full of that flavor. Every line I spit is the type to rewind, to go back and listen because you like what you find. Not a rap again with a life full of crime, but you want me in your corner when your life's on the line. I'm not a criminal, you know what I mean? 2 yards be damned. I've never committed a crime that anybody knows of. I've never been arrested. I've been stopped by the cops, but that's just nature of black dude in America. But what if something goes wrong, you kind of want me there. I'm gonna help you out at the very least. At the very least, I'll help you out and see what kind of trouble we can get you out of. So maybe I'll start doing that one on at shows. Who knows? I do enjoy doing the freestyle thing for the crowds when we're out on the road. My man Chris Seaton just was talking about the one we did at Sugarlands. I love that stuff, man. I love it. I really do. It's my way to interact with the crowd and my way to kind of show off. Because and I say this all the time, the rest of the band is like killing it, man. They're playing their instruments and singing and doing all this other stuff that they can do that I can't do. Can't play nothing. Can't sing a lick. All I can do is this rap stuff. So I have to be really, really good at that. And I, try to do my best to do that for y'all when you come through to the shows. Um, yeah. So that's the verse to Peaches. I got another one here. Boop a doop a doo. um, for the song "What I Am," which is one of my favorite records ever. That we did. That's on the new album. No Time for Enemies. Um, and that was a thing. Slim Pickens, 1961, that we'd love to hear us hear you sing a new version of "Take Me Home, Country Roads." Huh? Hmm. "Take Me Home, Country Roads," Gangsta Grass style. How would that go? Because all the roads that I take to go home are, I mean, there's a couple of little back roads in the suburbs. So mine would be "Take Me Home" suburban roads, depending on where I'm coming from. Um, I guarantee you, Dolio's got a great country roads verse. You know, for going back to Florida. Shout out to Dolio the Slew, down in Florida right now. Peace to the whole family down there. Um, what was I saying? What I am. Yeah, so what I am, again, one of my favorite joints. And I don't know if I have any favorite joints. Oh, we got all kinds of questions. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. World tour after COVID? God, I hope so. I would love that. I would love that. Ooh, a tip. Thanks, Noah. And yes, that is a Superman collection on the shelf. There's a lot of redemption song. Huh. Huh. Okay. Again, that is also noted. Yes, that is a Superman collection. I am a Superman guy in my radio show and podcast team, Black Tribbles. I am known as Super Tribble because that's what I do. As you can see, the action figures are there, statues are there. I'm running out of room for statues. There's one just over here on my stereo chilling. Hi. There's two more upstairs. Three more, but they're gigantic, and there's no room for them down here. So they have to stay upstairs because they're just monstrous. Um, the other one is just that big, and it's ridiculous. Uh, so I will have to find room for that somewhere. Maybe it'll stay where it is. Who cares? Um, where was I? What was I saying? Redemption song, yes, got to do that. Country Roads, definitely want to do that. Uh, oh, what I am. Okay. Um, again, one of those things where I had to keep up with Dolio, man. That dude, he started his verse. He said, "I'm a fire breathing thunderclap, 6 foot, chop a tree." Like, I'm like, dude, all right. So this is what I came up with. I said, "I'm coconut scented with mango flave. The beat bangs while the banjo plays. On a mission for substantial papes and lay up on a vacay in Santro Pay. My lady sipping the Tangeray. Pass me the OJ. Cause it's the time that I rule the world like Coldplay." I love that song, by the way. Viva La Vida. I love that. One of my favorite songs in the world. Me and my kids, I play it for them all the time. The one line, "My lady sipping the Tangeray, pass me the OJ." I don't drink, so she can have that. I'm gonna drink this orange juice. Um, I'm coconut scented mango flavor, by the way. I wear a lot of like different body oils and such. So some of it's coconut. I got a mango butter oil, like whatever. So there's all kinds of stuff I'm doing. Ibanez on Facebook shouting us out from New Zealand. What up, man? Um, it's time that I rule the world like Coldplay. Trust me, I don't play. Really, you don't say. I'm not sure you know who you fucking with, Snowflake. Like you this is Gangsta Grass. I don't know if you know that, but that's who this is. There's no bullshit, no games here. Buttery is Lando Lakes. Lando Lakes the butter. Hair blowing in the breeze like Lando's cape. Remember in Empire Strikes Back when they came out, when they landed the ship in Bespin, and Lando came out looking all cool with his cape blowing around in the wind, and he was like, "Hello, and who might you be?" Trying to lay game on Leia. You know what I mean? Going in the breeze like that. Make sure you get your mans on tape. because you don't want to miss a single word that Rand's gonna say. You just a gram of weight. You're light. I'm bringing tons of fun like Christmas Eve on Santa's sleigh. How heavy Santa's sleigh got to be to make sure that that every kid is getting toys, right? Real heavy. Quit slouching, boy. Stand up straight. I'm here to set your mind free. Emancipate. Yeah, this is we're not trapped no more. Let's get it open. Let's get it out here. Ibanez, I don't know what that says, but it looks awesome. Looks like Anx Duke Tamiko Takimo Na. Oh wow. I am not that cool. All right, what's up, kid? How are you? I got people all over the place now. I feel like I might be a little bit cool. Um, just a little bit cool happening here, and I can handle that. A little bit cool. I'm kind of stuck on this country roads idea. You know what? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, you know what? You know what I didn't do? I forgot to do this. I forgot to put it out there to the world. I'm still trying to put this out to the universe, and so I'm going to do it now. Um, Real quick. I just got to get a. See this right here. This is me putting it out to the universe that I want to host. I want us to be the musical guest on Saturday Night Live with John Cena as the host. So whenever I'm live, um, I do that just to put it out to the universe because at some point in the world, somebody's gonna, be talking about John Cena, and this is gonna come up, and they'll be like, "Yo, John Cena hosted SNL." If you've seen John Cena do comedy, he's a gem. That's a funny man, and there's nothing in the world funnier, nothing in the world better than Gangsta Grass as the musical guest with John Cena hosting, and then we'll do our second song and then start playing his theme song and see if we can get him to come out and do a verse. Let's make it happen. I'm trying to put that out into the universe, man. So anybody that's out there, if you know a guy that's, involved in Saturday Night Live or whatever, um, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. I couldn't battle Dolio, man. That's my dude. And I've battled friends of mine before. Shout out to my man Slim Dizzle. Me and him battled once at the Five Spot. Five Spot, rest in peace. Um, and now we just battle playing Scrabble online. Shout out to him. But no, I couldn't battle Dolio. It just wouldn't be a thing. Like it'd be one of those compliment battles. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen those. Listen, Undercover Tourist, we've been trying to get Billy Strings. That's another one. If y'all know Billy Strings, tell that boy to get at me. I got him. I'll put a verse on the whole album. What's up? Gangsta Grass, Billy Strings. Let's make it happen. I don't know his theme song, but I would do that too for him. Yeah, man. So we up in here chilling, kicking it. Your man our son, the voice of reason, hold it down, represent Gangsta Grass. What I've been doing is a thing called the breakdown that I'm going to be a little bit more prepared for it next time. Just kind of getting folks to understand a lot of this rap stuff that we do, that I do, because like if you see it on some of the on YouTube and try and read it in the captions, it's not going to make a lick of sense. But Tom Norwood said Dustin and Baggy is his theme song. Okay. Dope. All right, next time I come down to DC, we're gonna hang out. Say peace to the wife for me too. That's my homie. Big up to y'all. I wanted to do one more quick from the album. My album Boom Bap Therapy, which came out earlier this year. It's actually just turned 6 months old at the beginning of the month. So happy birthday, baby. I love you. I don't know if anybody's ever put out their own album. I mean, mad people I know have, because yo, Noli, yeah, if you can get to Billy, tell that boy I said what's up. That little bit of putting out an album, man, it's a really, really good feeling. And, you know, shout out to all my guys that have put out multiple albums. Um, you know, it's a good feeling to have some music out there and have folks really repping it and stuff. Um, so a lot of this stuff that's in these books, some of it has made it to albums, a lot of it has not. Um, and if it hasn't, uh, oh, you know what? For those of you that have not heard the Gangsta Grass mixtape, uh, my brother, where you at? It's available on audiomac.com. Just put Gangsta Grass in the. It did not show up, but I'll wait for it, Noli. That have not had a chance to pick up the mixtape, my brother, where you at, is available on audiomac.com. Just put in Gangsta Grass, and it'll be there for you to download for free. There's a bunch of we did covers of some classic hip hop joints, um, and the band played their versions of the samples. Me and Dolio did our own verses on there, on the tracks. One of the ones we did was a joint by the seminal hip hop group Mobb Deep, an all time great group. And shout out to Prodigy, one of the members who passed away a few years back. Fantastic MC. Um, and you know, when we did this one, it was one of those things where we really felt like we had to do it justice because it's such a seminal track, like in hip hop history. And you know, when you hear just the first couple of notes of it, like the whole world is like, oh, word, okay, that joint. If you're a hip hop cat, like automatically your head starts to nod. And so when we did it, you know, if it was one of those things where we felt like it had to be, you know, 100% on the bars, and the fellas playing the samples, and they killed it. And so the verse that I did for that, and if you, like I said, if you haven't heard it, go check it out. I'm gonna put the link up to that up on the. I'm gonna put it up on YouTube. Audiomac.com / Gangsta. You can just go right there and find that. Boop. That's up there on YouTube, and we're gonna put it up on the Twitch chat, John, because you need that over there too. Actually, hey Sleeves, can you throw that link up for me for the Audiomac mixtape? My brother, where you at? Hey, what's up, Malcolm, my man Malcolm? Shout out to Malcolm, and shout out to my friend Beth. There was a thing going on in Facebook today, and we were talking about some things. And then what happened was she had a question about something, and they had a differing view on something, and Malcolm gave her some information, and she was like, thank you for that information. I think semi differently about that. I appreciate it. That happens, folks. Sometimes you can disagree with somebody, and then they can tell you something. You can be like, oh, I hadn't thought about it like that. It happens. And shout out to the people that make it happen every day on the internet. The rest of y'all, dial it back just a little bit. Like, y'all be going a little bit hard. Dial it back. Shout out to Malcolm. Shout out to Beth. So, I mean, for real though, some days I'm ready to lace my steel toes and start kicking asses like they was field goals. Makes sense, right? Yeah, okay. Hectic. Gotta erect a mental shield so I don't find myself crazy as CeeLo. Y'all remember that song, Crazy? That make me crazy. I don't want to be that crazy. Banging Gangstar, you know my steez so loud, the rest of the world is drowned out. Shout out to Gangstar, DJ Premier, and the great Guru, rest in peace. You know my steez, one of their gems. Sometimes you got to put that on and just, you know, drown out the rest of the world and make sure that they just, can y'all chill a little bit? Because I really can't stand the mess these clowns shout, be they from the east, the west, or down south. Every city, section, area, and region seems to be producing legion upon legions of bland ass rappers with no spice or season, getting props without any real rhyme or reason. Like it's a lot of dudes out here from all over the country and all over the world that are getting a lot of props. And oh, this is my favorite dude, young Buckety Buck or young Blowity Blow or young Serpy Slip or whatever the hell this dude's name is. That's the guy for this moment in time. Getting mad props, but not really doing nothing. They're not really saying nothing. So for the life of me, I can't define the meaning or the rationale behind what I am seeing. So my entire being is educated to freeing a whole generation miseducated. I want y'all to get smarter. I'm trying to get all of that out of your head. We trying to get that miseducation off. You're trying to get you a little bit smarter, a little bit brighter. Drop a couple of big words on you, and then break them down for you so you know what we're talking about. Yeah, keeping another one from suffering the same fate. It ain't hate. It's catch up for those who came late. Like I'm not hating on you. I'm not hating on you. But apparently you came into the game a little bit late and didn't realize that Cats was in here talking some real stuff. Saying some real things, and you missed some of that. So I'm helping you catch up. Step to the stage with my angry game face, born and bred, work hard to remain great. You know what I'm saying? I come from a good lineage. You know what I mean? Shout out to my Green family, my Harris family. I come from good lineage, right? And I was born that way, but I was also raised that way. I was raised to work hard and get great and stay that way. You know what I mean? Shout out to my pops, shout out to my moms, and my aunts and uncles and everybody that helped us, help me and my brother do that. Like that's how we came up. And for those of us that are raised that way, that's how we do. That's how we've been. That's how we did. And that's what we want the music to reflect. Right. That's what Gangsta Grass music reflects. That's what Dolio the Sleuth's music reflects. That's what I'm hoping my music reflects, and Brian's music and Dan's music and everybody that we ride with and that rocks with us. We're hoping that music reflects that we were born and bred to do this and get good at it and stay good at it and get better at it and better and better and better, so on and so forth. Yeah, man, that's the deal. What time is it? 9:57. What do you think? One more? One more. If y'all tell me to do one more, I'll do one more. If y'all are ready to go to bed like I am. Oh, look at that. Send it to our business email. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gary, what's going on? Oh, look, Justice for Nipsey. How you doing, man? Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. Gibbers! All right, now it's a party. My man Keith Gibbs, a.k.a. E equals MC squared triple, is in the joint. So suddenly it's all right. Somebody tell me one more. One more when I give it to you. Otherwise, it's bedtime. I'm tired. I don't know if I'm too young to be tired. I'm too young to be tired, but I am a little bit. All right, Noli D said one more. I really am upset with myself. Yvonne said one more for not knowing where this verse is. I feel like the worst, least prepared dude on earth right now. So hold on just a minute. And I'm gonna see if I can track down this verse and hit y'all with Unicorn Meat from my album Boom Bap Therapy. I know it's in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. Let's look it up. Unicorn. It's not. Maybe it's not in here. Did I erase? Oh Lord, that could be bad. That could be very bad. Because when I need to do this for all the stuff and things and stuff, and yeah, oh man, there's a bunch of stuff in here that I really want to get. I really want to get to y'all, man. But good lord, folks is taking their time. They are taking their time. Let me just tell you. Oh, you know what? I do have one for you. You don't want to go to bed? You want ice cream? Noli, you deserve ice cream, just for reaching out to us. All right, so there's another song that's on the album No Time for Enemies, joint called Affirmative. Um, Funny story about Affirmative. I don't know if I told you guys this. We shot videos for a lot of this stuff. And when we shot the video, we were shooting the videos for Ain't No Crime. We were supposed to, and when we were supposed to shoot the video for Ain't No Crime, I, like a dipshit, I shot the video for Affirmative. So there's video footage for the song Affirmative, but I was supposed to shoot Ain't No Crime. And so for months we've just been sitting on video for this song that we didn't do a video for because I'm a nitwit. There's all kinds of stuff going on. COVID, Slovid. Is that my video acting up? I don't know. Noli, you work for a news. Who do you work for, Noli? I want to know that. While you're telling me that, in the meantime, I'm going to give you guys the verse for Affirmative. That you may actually see the video for. I'm not sure. We'll see. It goes, peace to my melanated mellows. Everybody, all the femmes and the fellows. All the folks, the red, all the colors, the reds, the browns, the yellows, all my white folks, to y'all, I'm saying hello. So that's everybody. That's literally everybody. Every human being on earth. How y'all doing? Did I forget someone? Hell no. Shout out to my she-ros and shell toes. So every b-boy and b-girl and every other hip-hop cat out in the free world. All my hip-hop people, all my everybody. I'm saying what's up to y'all. You know what I mean? Thanks for joining us on this Gangsta Grass journey and checking out what's going on. And if you ain't free, it's for you too. So like, yeah, everybody in the free world, but everybody in North Korea and everybody in China and everybody in any other place that's run by, dictators and crazy people and so on and so forth. All of y'all, the whole planet. What's up? Muslim, Christian, or Hebrew, whoever you worship, I don't give a damn. Don't matter to me. I worship Ra, Superman's god of the sun. Not technically, but whatever. Political prisoners, I see you. I know you're out there. I know y'all are locked down, and we out here just trying to get this message to y'all too. You're a big part of everything that we do. You know what I'm saying? This is all for all of y'all. Gangsta Grass, the League of Justice, keeping it stacked with positives and pluses. I'm trying, doing my best not to put any negativity out there in the world. There's enough negativity out in the world. You don't need any more from me. My God, you certainly do not need any more negativity from me. Oh, we did do the video for Affirmative and it's dropping soon. Haha, take that. So I was ahead of the game. I was thinking ahead. I was multiple steps ahead, which is to say, no, I just did the wrong one. Old school classic, Above Your Judgment. Bring the mix of the rugged and the rustic. Push the buttons. Get with us, kids. Now, I will tell you, in an attempt to be a little bit more family friendly, I changed this verse. Keeping it stacked with positives and pluses. Old school classic. It used to say old school classic, not to be fucked with, because I didn't want to. But I was like, you know what? Let's make this one so the kids can listen to it. So you could play it for your kids, and so they can all listen to it, and that makes me happy. Oh, yay! What's up, Teniade? She won her city council election in Pensacola. She was on the show with us a couple of weeks. So thank you very much for being on, and congratulations. We are very, very happy for you. 850's in the building, as Keith Gibbs is saying. And shout out to Dolio down there once again. Yvonne, thank you for chiming in from Canada. We appreciate y'all being here with us. Yeah, man. And now I can front and be like, yeah, I know council people all over the world, bruh. Teddy Ade Brunton, that's my people. You know, I'm not gonna do that. That would be corny. So yeah, man, that's the deal. A little bit of the breakdown with your man, our son, the voice of reason. I did that again. Shout out to the great Rock for letting me steal that idea from her because I thought it was dope and I loved her telling me, telling us, what was going on in her head and what the whole process was when she was creating the verses and all. That made me really happy. So I wanted to try and do a little bit of that. I'm probably going to do some more next week. Here on your favorite rappers. It's kind of a dick move for me just to do my own stuff. But am I saying that I'm my own favorite rapper? No, I think we all know that's not true. We all know my favorite rappers. But this is just me coming up with ideas until I come up with something else. And stealing concepts. So shout out to Rock once again and Soul Messiah, her producer, and merch guy and all kind DJ and wonderful ass dude. They're really, really dope folks. And fingers crossed, trying to get Sock, can we what's up? Track? Yeah? Have your people call my people? Nah, whatever. But no, that would make my life. So that's the deal. I will see y'all next week probably. I'll probably see you Friday too with the whole band. Yeah, man. It's your boy, our son, the voice of reason, here on your favorite rappers on the Gangsta Grass, various Gangsta Grass channels. Luby! Yo, that's my man, Brian Luby. That's my fraternity brother. John Peterson from Northern Minnesota. Thanks for joining us. Y'all got snow up there already. Well, not already because it's fucking November. It's no surprise. Yeah, y'all should have been had snow over there. It was 70 degrees here in Philly for like the last several days. Jason Chambers up in Michigan City, Indiana. Michigan City, Indiana. How does that work? I mean, whatever. Jason, hit us in the in our send us a message and we'll get at you. Oh, you've got something for us. Oh, we are Penn State. Jesus Christ. Look, man, my squad. Ooh, y'all know I rep Penn State. Yo, 4 more inches of snow. You got that. You can have all of that. Y'all know I rep Penn State to death, but our football looks like trash right now. Trash. Tim Jace, what's going on, man? Red Sky Morning all day. I love that. I love that record. I love doing my verses on that. It's one of my favorite joints on there. We have a good time doing that one. I miss doing shows. We love you too, Linda. I love you to death. You're my favorite in the world. John Aaron Hill, what's going on, man? How are you? Thank you for joining us. Bruh, you know how bad I want to do another track with Lewis Logic. Listen. Shout out to my man Lewis. Me and him talked a little while back. I got to catch up with him. If there's anybody to thank for me doing all of this beyond other than Dolio, it's Lewis. Lewis was the guy that told me. He was like, "Rand, you're pretty good at this. You should be doing this." And so, and whenever I talk about music, I always bring up his name because he's, one of my favorite MCs ever and one of the best all time. Yo, off the head. Listen, and when I'm talking off the head, like, obviously we're dealing with 2 different definitions of freestyle nowadays. Because a lot of my stuff is semi freestyle. It's just an idea. Yeah, Luby, you need to get up with me and Rick as soon as you can. And then just off the head, like, I'm gonna just start saying words that rhyme, and it's gonna be dope. That dude, man, if anybody taught me about freestyling, it's Lewis Logic. And shout out to Lewis. That's my man. I love that dude to death. One of my favorite dudes on the planet and a wonderful human being. I miss that dude. And Lou, next time I get a chance, I'm gonna come find you. I'm coming up to Brooklyn to grab you by the face because I miss you to death, brother. Recognize. I know that name. Look, Noli, hit us. Shoot me all this information. Email us. If you just go to the Gangsta Grass website, you can email us on there. I want to get all this information. Anybody that's got the hookup for us, you let me know. All right, and whoever's going to hook me up with John Cena hosting Saturday Night Live, so we're the musical guest. Let me know. I mean, Gary, can you have my hat? That's a bold statement. I really like this hat, so I don't know if I can say yes to that because this was a gift. So maybe if I see you at a show and I'm wearing it, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, man, that's the deal. I'm gonna shut it down. Thank y'all for joining me. I really appreciate everybody coming to hang out with us here on GangstaGrass.tv and all that kind of good stuff. You know where to find us. We'll be here again Friday night, goofing around like the goofballs that we are. Feel free to check us out at GangstaGrass.com for any info and updates that you might need. We're here. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on Black Planet and MySpace and GeoCities and everywhere else that there is an internet. You can find all my stuff at BoomBapTherapy.com. We'll take you to the link to pick up the album, Boom Bap Therapy, the EP, The Art of Words. The t-shirts are on there. I'm doing hoodies, by the way. Somebody check me out. Check me out on Facebook. There's a picture of the hoodies that I'm working on. They're up on Instagram too. Also on the Voice of Reason on Instagram, so you can find all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to get an idea of what colors people like. I know 2 of them are going to be definite, and the rest are just there's a big argument about. Do it, Noli. Send us all that stuff. All of it. I saw that. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Billy Strings email. Dan, get on it. Email the boy. Yeah. So that's it. That's the deal. Your man, our son, the Voice of Reason, aka the Super Triple, the Ran of Steel, the Comic Book Jedi at the Mountain Comics and Coffee House. Y'all know how we do. Thank y'all for joining us, and I will holler at y'all on the next week and all that kind of good stuff. We are Penn State. Go Birds. 10-9-8 76ers. You know, go Phils, go Flyers. Shout out to the Philadelphia Union, by the way. That's how Philly I am. Shout out to the Union. It's like that. Philly all day, every day. 215 for life. Your man, the Voice. I'm out. I love y'all. Gangsta Grass. Ho.